returns is a reminder that I'm not out of the clear. And I'm the nightmare.
Like, all good. Obviously, you come off stage a couple hours ago.
About an hour ago. Yeah. No, it's cool. The response from the set was like, I don't know. We played. Here We Go, the newest single.
Yeah.
When we like did a club tour like a month ago, we played it first.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of like we're back sort of thing, and then it's sort of become our biggest song in like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Like ever. I mean, it's sold as much as we've ever sold of anything ever.
The reaction to it's been huge, hasn't it?
I mean, and now we play it last, and it's just it's like, oh, okay, we have a new bigger song now.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool.
How does that feel? Like putting something new out there and having some like everyone just latch onto it straight away. And just,
yeah, it's great because we thought the band was done pretty much before this record. So to come back and be like, this is the fucking let's give it everything we've got kind of thing, and then it's worked.
Yeah.
So
obviously you played Reading and Leeds before. What sort of memories, any stories you've got you can share with us? You know.
First year it was us. No, it was Broco, us, Young Guns. And it was wicked because everyone was together. And it was kind of like the first year that everyone kind of like played together. That was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Not like just I think because everyone was kind of like just releasing albums and everyone was kind of like
it was a small festival.
Yeah, it was small. It was really sweaty and everyone like chilled out afterwards. So that was cool. But legally, I can't really say much.
And how does the Enemy stage compare with the main stage?
I enjoyed it way better.
Yeah.
You know, like because the slot we had on the main stage was like second on.
Right. Yeah.
I think there's probably more people watching us. Today than there probably was watching us then. You can't tell.
There's just more of a vibe. It's entertaining, it's dark.
It's like a real gig.
The sound doesn't carry like and especially when you play main stage, there's so much pressure. It's like, oh god, you know,
it's like a real statement kind of thing. And like, I don't think we're ready to do another statement thing like main stage. You know, maybe for a couple of years. No, it depends how things go.
And you guys, as you mentioned a little bit while ago, you did the little club tour around the UK. How important was that for you guys to get out there and reconnect with like your fans and stuff after having such a a little bit of a turbulent time away and stuff like that?
Like very important. I mean, we hadn't toured before that tour. I mean, we did a Reading and Leeds last year and a couple of other festivals, but we hadn't toured for 18 months.
Yeah.
So the fact that we could go away for that long and like really it shouldn't be allowed to happen because we're such a small band.
Yeah.
You know, by most of the bands that might have hiatuses. It wasn't a hiatus, but had those kind of things. And to come back and the shows, like the London show sold out in 5 minutes and stuff, we're like, oh shit, we're still relevant. Like, this is cool. Like.
And obviously it was a prelude to obviously your album coming out and the announcement to your album. How excited are you to get that out there? I mean,
just want to give it out now.
I just want to play the new songs, man.
Yeah, I've forgotten about everything we've done previous to this. Basically, I just want to get it out. Hear everyone's opinion and just play new songs. That's it.
Awesome. So what I'd like to know as well is like how's your music sort of evolved from previous releases to this one? So obviously you were on the major label beforehand with the previous record. Do you feel as if the pressure is off slightly more?
No, I think the pressure's on more than ever.
Yeah, I think if the pressure isn't on, then you're doing something wrong.
Right, okay.
If there's no, what's the fucking point in doing it if there's no pressure?
And obviously there was that whole time where you thought you might not be a band again. Has obviously that time allowed you like sort of influenced your music as well?
Yeah, well we've never really taken like time to write records. We've just been like between tours, like gosh, like, gotta get it done, and then things like I missed out with this record. We were like, this is not coming out until
we kind of ignored everyone in the nicest way possible.
Because we left the label
and we had our own studio. We've got our own studio.
Yeah, so we left the label, built our own studio, so there's no time for it.
We just go all day, all night, and if we weren't feeling it for a week, we have a week off. Like there's no.
Because I was reading that obviously when you left Ireland, like you had what was it, money, and you built a studio with the money. How good is it to have like your own studio to go back and?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's literally like every band's dream when you're like 14 years old.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting into like rock music. Like imagine like having your own studio, like you just choose what you want for free.
Like, even for me, like just even if you want to come down and play drums on your own or like play bass, like it's just so amazing.
Yeah. And
our parties in there.
Sick parties.
We've got a pole in there now.
Yeah.
Guys come and dance all the time.
You can tell as well, like the way you talk about like the new record and stuff. You're massive fans of it. Like you've got a real buzz about it. I think that's sort of gone through to everyone who has come and seen you live or whatever in the past couple of months. Do you think then, with that in mind, like maybe leaving Ireland was sort of like maybe like a blessing in disguise?
Oh yeah,
100%,
150%. It was.
I mean, we've got a really good team behind us now. It's just we like, in a nutshell, we've just taken our time. That made us realise what we needed to do, and we've done what we needed to do.
It's kind of like LTA Part 2, like in the next stage of like the band. Like we've had those 3 records, and an EP. Well, we weren't in the band, so they were relevant. But like we've had that, and then now it's not starting fresh, but it's just the next chapter. To not be like cheesy.
So I was gonna say, like, you're on the cusp of like probably the biggest, next biggest stage for all over Atlantis. I mean, compared to this time last year, I mean that must be pretty fucking awesome. Like.
Yeah, it's just crazy how Here We Go has gone down.
Yeah,
it's just ridiculous. Like we said earlier, like how it went down compared to every other song. It's just, seeing as we've been away for so long, released 1 song, or now 2 songs.
Yeah, selling out venues everywhere. Like.
Yeah,
it's just a bit like what the fuck.
Yeah, that's the thing. Before we'd be like bummed out that things maybe not been going our way, but then we realised taking the time to actually write, really go through like every nitty gritty little part, like that's some shit, get rid of that. Before we'd be like, oh, it's alright, we'll just keep
write
that.
a song, and if it's a bit naff, we'd be like, stick it at number 10.
But now it's like every song has to be single quality. It has to be, because that's just how like
music should be.
Music should be really. I mean, it wasn't that we weren't like taking it seriously, but it was we just wanted to tour and just kind of trying to be a little scamps, like oi, like we're LTA, like listen to us. And now like people kind of take us, not necessarily take us seriously, but like we don't have to do that little like scampy shout thing.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
It's just kind of like this is let the music do the talking.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for that, guys.
Cool, man.
What will it take for me to jump on?